Didier, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me.
Welcome.
A few months ago, I had Michael Essien.
Yeah?
And he came down to Malaysia. He spent about 2 weeks with us, and he was talking quite a lot about you. Seems to be a special relationship you guys have. So I've actually compiled a couple of clips of him referring to Didier Drogba, his big brother, as he says. This is him talking about when he first moved to England and the impact that you had.
All the players were helping me, you know, because Drogba was there, Makelele was there, Carraghers, and you have John Terry, you know, the biggest leaders, you know, in the world of football, and they were helping me, and they knew about me before coming, because Drogba already told them, "Be careful of this boy.
Really?
He doesn't around, you know.
He'll get stuck
He's that tough, so be careful." And then when I came there, I mean, my first training there, they already knew this boy is tough.
Did they try to test you?
They're not.
Also, this is him referring to what his nickname is for you, and also your impact for Chelsea in the Champions League.
My big head brother again. You know, won it for us. Yeah.
He redeemed himself from getting sent off in one to winning it in
That's
another.
Drogba for you.
He sounds like such a loud character. He sounds like the best person to have in a changing room as well.
Yeah, of course. Of course, you need players like him, you know, in your team. I mean, he's that big, and you know, always saying things to motivate the players and stuff like that. Yeah, and he would deliver. So, you know, when you have Drogba on your side, you know, you've won the game already. You have 80% chances of winning, from maybe 90%.
Do you think that's a fair assessment of how he describes you and so forth?
Coming from him, who doesn't talk a lot, it's a big compliment. Yeah, and yeah, Michael, I was talking to him 2 hours ago.
Oh.
You know, on FaceTime, and yeah, I'm really happy to see this.
He kept telling me his nickname for you was his big-headed brother. Do you have a nickname for him?
Oh, I've got a lot. Bison, the train. I think the train was the one that was coming back the most, because when he starts sprinting or when he starts defending, you cannot stop him. You cannot stop him.
He's just a beast.
He's a beast.
Well, focusing back on your career, it's been a fantastic career. You're one of the legends of the game, there's no doubting that. Well, whom do you enjoy personal battle with the most when you're on the pitch? It could be an individual or a team.
I think the games against Barcelona were, I think, the greatest battles, because during my time, I think the team was creating them the most problems, and they were the team the most difficult to play against. You know, so I think only once we didn't score at the Camp Nou, was in 2009. But apart from that, every time we were going there, we knew we were going to score. How? We didn't know, but we knew we were going to score. We knew that we could bring the technical and the physical aspect to the game and to disturb them. And they were such a fantastic team that every time you play against them, you learn a lot. So I would say Barcelona.
Barcelona. I just saw on TV, rather in the press, Jamie Carragher saying the tactic for handling Didier Drogba, don't make him angry. He just said that a few hours ago, because when he's angry, you're angry, you play better.
Yeah, it's true that when defenders were trying to make me hungry, or like hungry in a way that when they were making some fouls that I could feel that they could have avoided it, it made me step on my game and showing them that, look, today you're going to have a nightmare. You know, I'm going to prove to you that I'm going to do my best to score, and most of the time, I mean, that's not something you should do against me, like to challenge me like they were challenging me. But he knows because we played against each other so long and so many times that he knew how to play against me, and you know, that's nice from him too.
When it comes to your personal skill set, there were so many. You were a big game player. You could score all types of goals. What do you think was your strongest asset, though?
The fact that people were thinking, oh, this guy is so physical. They were thinking I was only physical. And I think that was my strength, because I could score beautiful goals, and most of the goals that I scored are goals that I prepared before. Like the night before, I was dreaming, I was preparing, I was thinking about how I'm going to score tonight. And of course, in some games, I would use the physical aspect, but most of them, they come from here. That's why I'm really proud of this career.
Your mental strength?
No, not mental strength, like...
envisioning?
Yeah, being smart, thinking, anticipating what the defender is going to do, and not only coming and like a beast. People were saying, yeah, he's a beast, but that's not my #1 strength, not at all.
What do you say is the single most defining moment of your career? Because so many players have one. When you think of Van Basten, you think of that volley. You think of Owen, you think of that goal in '98 against Argentina. What would be yours?
I think mine is the header in the Champions League final. It was a beautiful goal. Last minute of the game, like all the story behind that goal was amazing, and the campaign, you know, leading to the Champions League final. I think that's the goal.
That's football, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's
exactly,
football.
Exactly.
But was it your most beautiful goal? Because you scored quite a few.
It's gonna be one of the most beautiful, but yeah, there's quite a few that I would put in that list. Like a goal that I scored. Wow, a few goals that I scored against Arsenal. The goal against Everton, the goal against Liverpool. Yeah, there's few goals, and yeah, it's difficult to do a top 10.
Okay. Well, who knows what the future is going to hold for Didier Drogba, but should you head down the path of management, what traits would you borrow or learn from your previous managers?
I think when you read that level of management, you know, managing the big teams like Chelsea, Barcelona, Arsenal, Liverpool, all these teams, it means when you're there, it means you have a certain knowledge, right? And what makes the difference is the psychological aspect, how to manage with the players. I think that's the most important thing. That's what makes the difference.
Man motivator.
Yeah.
Interesting. You've played with so many great players. If you had to make a five-a-side team with yourself in it, who else would you pick? Who would be the other 4 players in a Didier Drogba five-a-side team? Because we love futsal here. We love five-a-side. Would you go for a goalkeeper? No. Yes.
Peter Cech.
So Cech, Drogba.
Yeah. Lampard. Talking about Chelsea.
It could be anybody. I mean, Côte d'Ivoire or Chelsea, any 2 more players.
Wow. I hate doing that. You know, every time they ask me this, I couldn't do it because it's impossible. I've played with so many great players in national team and in clubs that for me it's impossible to do it.
Put me inside then.
It's impossible. So I put 5. I put you 5 times.
Me 5 times. We're going to lose badly against anybody we face.